You're listening to Eagle 102 KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to night number 3 of the 98th Bowling Green Invitational here on Eagle 102. Mark Fronick, Maddie Ingram here in the high school gym. 2 good games on the docket for you tonight. Our first one is the top seed Elsberry Lady Indians take on the number 5 seed North Callaway Lady T-Birds, who came from behind to beat Clopton in the opening round. Our late game will be 2 seed Winfield taking on 3 seed Silex, and that one should be a fun one out of Lincoln County as well here tonight.
Yeah, and so Silex looking to get back into a championship game here at Bowling Green, and so that'll be a good one. And then Elsberry looking to make it to the championship here in the high school gym first.
And North Callaway, they're no slouch. Coming out of the 5 seed, 12-8 on the season, up against the 14-4 Elsberry Lady Indians. So we'll talk about this one when we start the pregame show for you next, right here on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Ann Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Back at Bowling Green High School, 98th Bowling Green Invitational Ladies Semifinal night. We've got the 2 championship semifinals here on KJFMradio.com. The 2 consolation games. It's weird how this has worked out, but those are the games that we're featuring tonight with most of our area teams playing over in the middle school gym, Van Far and Clopton, and then Bowling Green in Louisiana.
And, you know, those are going to be some good games with some history tied behind them. One of the big things whenever I think of this Van Far and Clopton matchup is Tinley Spoonster. And I don't know if you saw it on social media, Heather Mentor. She's been with hers for a really long time, known her since she was a little girl as she coached with Bobby Spoonster. But Tinley is starting for Clopton Clopton, and so she's going against somebody that's watched her grow up, and that's Heather Minner, and she'll be the coach for Van Far, obviously. So should be a good one there tonight. And then you also have Bowling Green and Louisiana, and that was a close one earlier in the season, and it was Louisiana pulling off the win for the first time in many years over Bowling Green.
Yeah, and if Bowling Green wants to continue on into the weekend here at their home tournament, they're going to have to bring their A game tonight against Louisiana.
That's exactly right. When you think of the EMO conference, it's just so back and forth and kind of a roller coaster whenever you look at our area teams. Is if you don't show up to play, somebody is really going to take advantage of that, and that's a couple of times that's something that we've seen this year. And I think Louisiana is just a prime example of that. They've gotten so much better this year. They're able to put up quite a few points, and they're able to take advantage of you whenever you're off your game, and they take advantage of those second chances. So should be a good one tonight against Bowling Green and Louisiana.
Yeah, the Bowling Green can't take a second to pout or slouch about being over in the middle school gym. If they want to play again here in the high school gym on Friday, they better be ready for Louisiana, because Louisiana started over in the middle school gym this week. So
yeah, they have a little bit of experience. But Bowling Green, they did have a good opening round against Winfield. Whenever you look at Winfield, obviously it was a 2-7 matchup, and so that was a tough game, and Bowling Green had their chances and made it really close. So as long as they play well, like they did on Monday, it could be a really, really good one tonight in the middle school.
I got a whole bunch of jokes from Mr. Chop from North Callaway. I don't know if I'll work them into the broadcast tonight or not, but we're ready for North Callaway to take on the Elsberry Lady Indians, and we'll check the keys to the game for you next on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
The Eagle 102 keys to the game.
And our keys to the game as the number 1 seed Elsberry Lady Indians take on the number 5 seed North Callaway Lady T-Birds. And I think if Elsberry sticks to their script, they shouldn't have anything to worry about here.
Yeah, you just can't let North Callaway hang around. You saw that with Clopton the other day, and they let North Callaway hang around for quite a while, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, North Callaway takes the lead late in the game, and you don't want that to happen if you're Elsberry, so making sure that you're doing those little things and, trying to capitalize and get that lead anytime is probably going to be the biggest key for you tonight, and just not letting them hang around. Play your game and continue to move forward. It
just seems like this Elsberry team is kind of built for the fourth quarter. I mean, if they're ahead, they're going to continue to press. If they're behind, which has been rare this season, they can battle back. So I'm not really worried about Elsberry in this matchup going in.
I don't think so either. And it's kind of funny to see this because normally you can see like a really good first half from a team, but then in the second team they may be gassed. But it seems to me whenever I watch Elsberry, they get better every single quarter that they play. And it just looks more fluid and it looks effortless almost, and they're able to do the little things right, and it's exactly what I think Coach Carrie Koch-Dow is wanting out of her team.
Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups just around the corner on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups first for the number 5 seed North Callaway Lady T-Birds. They're coached by Tim Turlington, and they're 12-8 on the season. They'll start a sophomore, number 2, Natalie Schrock. Number 3 gets a start at junior Riley Blevins, and it looks like they're going to perform the national anthem. So we'll go ahead and take a break, come back with the rest of those lineups after this on KJFM.
Bowie General Services of Farber is ready to help you with all your lawn and landscaping needs. Or maybe you are needing firewood. They offer that as well. Bowie General Services is your reliable contractor in Audrain, Pike, and the surrounding counties.
Hi, this is Dalton Bowie. Give us a call today for a free quote on your next project or to schedule lawn maintenance. 573-470-5354 or visit our Facebook page, Bowie General Services.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
As temperatures fall, CD rates are rising at People's Savings Bank. With flexible terms from 4 months to 24 months, get more for your money with annual percentage yields as high as 3.82%. Stop in at any of our 11 locations, including right here in Bowling Green, to open a high-interest rate CD. Or check us out online at ourpsb.com. People's Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Quoted APY based on a 4-month term with a minimum $1,000 deposit to open or obtain stated APY. Terms and conditions may change. Ask for details.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
All right, your starting lineups. Try this take 2 for North Callaway. A sophomore, number 2, Natalie Schrock gets a start. A junior, number 3, Riley Blevins. A senior, number 5, Jalen Leibel gets the start. At number 12, a junior, Abrielle Berger. And number 20, a senior, Ellie Bedgeworth, rounds out the starting 5. For the number 1 seed, Elsberry Lady Indians, they're 14-4, coached by Carrie Koch Dow. They'll start a senior at 5'3", number 10, Candace Dow. A sophomore at 5'8", number 12, Katie Talbot. A senior at 5'6", number 15, Mackenzie Gladney. A sophomore at 5'9", number 25, Maya Plaster. And a sophomore at 5'8", number 33, Anna Talbot. So again, for North Callaway, it's Schrock, Blevins, Leibel, Berger, and Bedsworth. And for Elsberry, it's Dow, Talbot, Gladney, Plaster, and Talbot. There's your starters. We're just minutes away from starting this ball game. Take one more quick break. Come back with basketball from the Bowling Green Tournament after this on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Boland Chevrolet, and Sun Window Company.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
North Callaway waiting in the center circle. It'll be Jalen Leibel, jumping center, Elsberry. Final words from Coach Carrie Koch Dow. And now Anna Talbot will take her spot in the center circle.
I think Coach Caleb Johnson did the same thing with Elsberry yesterday.
And it's North Callaway that wins it back, and we are underway here in the championship semifinals. Good ball fake to the baseline. That shot no good, but a foul. Is that going to be on Katie?
Yes.
Talbot, her first.
Quick. We played 8 seconds.
And I really thought that was a pretty poor shot selection, but she saw the contact, and it pays off for North Callaway.
Jalen Leibel at the free throw line.
She hit the first one, missed the second, but an offensive rebound. Keeps the possession. Yeah, that one no good. And the rebound grabbed by Maya Plaster. She'll bring it up the floor for the Lady Indians, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Elsberry with 7:39 to go. Elsberry beat Van Far, also Indians in the first round. North Callaway, the Thunderbirds are Indians. Work it down low. And almost tied up. Now kick out. Here's a three from the far side. That one drops through. Katie Talbot with a tray.
Good way to start for Elsberry's offense. 3-1, they lead North Callaway.
40 seconds into this first quarter. Back on the attack are the Lady T-Birds. They work it down to the low blocks off the glass, and that one drops through. And we're tied on that bucket by Berger. Her first points tonight, minute in, 3-3. Near side with it is Anna Talbot. Talbot back up top now for Gladney. Work it down low. Turnaround shot, good, and a foul. Katie.
She's got all 5 points for Elsberry.
And a chance to make it 6 points from the free throw line.
And that foul went on Berger. It'll be her first, team's first.
Let's see what Miss Katie's can do from the line. Letterkenny reference? No? Okay. Lost it on you. Missed the free throw. Rebound grabbed by Schrock. And she's got the ball right now for the Lady T-Birds. Over to the far side. Drops it to the high blocks. Bedsworth not really interested in turning around toward the basket, so she'll kick it back out to Schrock. To Bedsworth again to the near corner. Passing up the three into the center of the lane. Now a little ball fake there. Gave up her dribble back to Bedsworth. And that one missed blocked. It was a little inlet pass, and it was blocked by Elsberry, and here they come.
It was Anna Talbot with the block.
Plaster back up top. Here's Katie for three. No good this time. And Schrock the rebound for North Callaway. 6:10 to go here in the first. 5-3 Elsberry. Schrock in the near corner into a double team. Ball lost. And another tip by Elsberry. Up the floor, Plaster off the glass, and that's good.
First points for Plaster. 7-3, Elsberry leads North Callaway.
5:47 to go here in the first quarter. Semifinals, championship semifinals of the Bowling Green tournament. Bedsworth to the near side for Schrock.
Some good defense up high from Candace Dow.
Blevins back to Schrock. She'll take the long three, and that one drops through. Couldn't find a pass, so she just pushed it in. And it's a 1-point game. It's 7-6. 5:20 to go. Grace White getting ready to check in for the Lady Indians. Near side with it is Talbot. That's Anna.
Gladney had to get up for that one.
There's a three from the corner. That one rattles down. Maya with a tray makes it 10-6. 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Lots of three-pointers already in this game.
Not afraid to chuck it up. Here's Schrock with it out high. Natalie cross court to the near corner. Dumps it in, and we're going to have a foul. Little slap on the wrist there from Mackenzie Gladney.
Trying to get to the ball, ended up hitting the wrist of Riley Blevins. It's Mackenzie Gladney's first, team second.
And Anna Talbot checked out. White in. And out high with it is Abrielle Berger. Berger hands it off for Blevins. She'll back it up near the lines, on the near side for Natalie Schrock. Corner for Blevins. Drops it for Bedsworth. Oh, across the key. That shot off the glass. Good cut, good finish by Abrielle Berger.
She has 4. Bedsworth is just not looking at the basket.
No.
She's looking to get it to somebody else to put it up to shoot.
With it is Flaster. Over to the far side now for White. White goes past Schrock to the hoop and scores. Grace White comes into the ball game. Immediately puts her first 2 on the board. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 12-8. And now another steal by White. Near side, Katie Talbot. Talbot back to Maya Plaster. Guarded closely, drops it to White, through her hands and taken away. Here comes Berger with it. Up the floor for North Callaway. Over to the far side, now back up top for Schrock. Near corner. And Blevins will lay it into Bedsworth. Now back out and around to the far side to Schrock again. Schrock. And that's going to be a tie-up, yeah.
Yep.
Arrow favors Elsberry.
Coming back in is Anna Talbot.
Also in Kelsey Chigola. Katie Talbot takes a break.
So does Mackenzie Gladney.
4-point lead for Elsberry. 5 minutes gone here in the first. Plaster with it. Pushes it down low. Shot wasn't there. Get it to the corner for White. She dribbles in. Now kick out. Here's a three from the near side, and that one's good. Candace Dow. 15-8 in favor of the Lady Indians. Opening quarter, championship semis of the Bowling Green Invitational. Drop it down, Bedsworth. Finally turns around to the glass and scores. Allie Bedsworth. Her first 2 tonight, and it's a 5-point game again. 2:30 to play in the first. With it is Anna Talbot. Talbot, pass was behind Plaster just a bit, recovers, gets it back to Grace White. White kind of drew the defender in and then lost it out of bounds. Thought it went off her foot.
It said going off the foot, Jalen Leibel. She got kind of tied up down low. 2 North Callaway defenders were in her way, kicks it out.
Bedsworth and Blevins checked out. So some fresh legs. It wasn't Blevins that checked out. It was, and we'll get that in a second as well. That shot no good by Dow. And the rebound tipped around. And grabbed by Blevins. Here's Berger with it. Into the ball game was Lauren Rickey, yeah. I think there was one more. Lake and Hartley. Ball knocked out of bounds by Elsberry with 1:46 to play in the first quarter. Long inbound pass over to the far side now. And off the hands on that inlet pass and taken away by Plaster to Dow. Dow. They're going to say that was on the floor?
Yes. And
Ooh.
so that is going to go on Berger, I believe. Yes. It's her second.
So she's in a little bit of trouble already. 1:37 to go, and quickly off the bench is number 14, Faith Cash.
Coming in for Berger, so Berger will sit down after picking up her second foul.
And another Cash. We had 2 of them on the boys' team forever. Talbot to the hoop. Anna, no, too hard off the glass. Rebound tipped around and taken away by North Callaway. Schrock will bring it up the floor over to the far side now for Blevins. 1:23 to play here in the first. 5-point lead for Elsberry. Schrock for 3, and that one's off the mark. And the rebound grabbed by White goes to the floor, and it's tied up. Going to stay with North Callaway.
Grace White, she comes off the bench, and she normally makes a pretty quick impact for Elsberry. There she got tangled up. She picked up 2 points earlier, but good player for Elsberry.
Mm-hmm. Someone they've worked in a lot more this season. Here's Cash. And there's a 3. Talbot thought the play was going the other way. Anna did. So it kind of created a power play almost.
Yeah. She was on the other side of the court, had fallen over.
Well, she tried to put on the brakes and get back in, and feet slipped out from under her. Chigola with it up top, over to the far side. Down to a 2-point lead with 40 seconds to go in the first. Chigola out high to Anna Talbot. Now to Dow. Candace Dow over to the far side now for White. White, has her pass taken away by Schrock, and now taken back by Maya Plaster. Good play coming back.
She got down the floor really quick and was able to help her team out after the turnover.
Talbot with it, back to Maya. Down to 10 seconds, or 11 seconds to go. Crossover and a foul. Ricky.
It's her first.
Didn't lose that number.
Team has 4. 3.
Through the hands of Talbot, down to 7 seconds. Cross court. They're going to, I thought they were going to go for the 3 for the lead, and now Chigola going to commit the foul.
Fouls have been coming pretty quickly here. It's Chigola's first.
Well, we kind of had a feeling that might be the case coming into this contest. Blevins will head to the line. 0.6 seconds to go in the first. That one rims out. So Elsberry will have the lead after the first quarter, barring some tip back on the second shot. Rimmed out, and Elsberry makes sure that doesn't happen as the rebound was grabbed by Maya Plaster, and we played 1 quarter. 15-13, Elsberry leads after 1. Back with the second after this on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
I'm Elisha Koenig, owner of Remax Realty Shop in Bowling Green. Whether buying or selling, you need an agent who has the right connections and strategies to help you reach your goals. Remax Realty Shop team is here to help.
I'm Mark Long.
I'm Allison Miller.
I'm Les Orff.
I'm Kelly Crane.
I'm Zach Miller.
I'm Brittany Kidd.
I'm Zach Browning.
Whether you want someone to take the wheel for you, or maybe you are just feeling overwhelmed with the process, give us a call today. We'll both be glad you did. Remax Realty Shop, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Start of the second quarter, it'll be Elsberry ball. They lead by 2. More action in the middle school gym. Those are our featured games tonight. Here's a 3 to start the second quarter. That missed everything. Kick back and then out of bounds. Couldn't tell who was going to go for it, Talbot or White, and ends up going out of bounds.
Grace Talbot moved to the ball but realized Talbot was behind her. Ball goes out of bounds as no one was able to make the grab.
Over in the other gym, Clopton leads Van Far 15-10. That's still in the first quarter. We'll grab you updates to that as it's tipped and taken by Anna Talbot. Good crossover to get around Schrock to the hoop. No. And out of bounds. Last touch by Elsberry.
I think her feet are moving much quicker than she is today. She's had to put the brakes on a couple of times now.
She's up for this game. Got to dial it back
just a little bit. She wants to go to the championship.
Maybe from a 11 to a 9.
I think Marcus Starks just had his phone hit out of his hand. The ball went out of bounds. He wasn't paying any attention. You got to sitting right there.
Free throw line. Kick it down low. And a block, but a foul. That's going to send Faith Cash to the line to try and tie this game.
That is the first foul. I believe that's going to go on Anna Talbot.
Third team foul. Excuse me, fourth. And the shot is good. 1 point game. 57 seconds into the second quarter. The next. And we're not tied. It rimmed out. Rebound grabbed by Katie Talbot. She stops at the 3-point line. I thought she was going to chuck it.
Yeah.
White with it now in the near corner. Back for Dow. Candace looking for room. Gets it back to Katie. Talbot. Now for Candace Dow again. Dow going to drive the lane, put it up off the glass and score.
Make that 5 for Dowell.
And the lead is back to 3 for Elsberry. Minute and a half into the second. Ball fake. Shot off the glass, high off the glass. Hartley.
It's her first points of the game.
And it's back to a 1 point Elsberry lead. Far side with it. Anna Talbot. Anna starts her dribble on Schrock and then passed it to the face of her teammate Mackenzie Gladney. Here's White to the high blocks, forces it back to Candace Dow. Dow looking for room, kicks it back to Gladney. That shot a little bit short, and the rebound uncontested for Riley Blevins. Blevins will bring it up the floor for North Callaway, looking for the lead. Mid-range through the key. A little scooper is blocked, and the rebound, or loose ball, was taken by Elsberry. Pass ahead. 2 on 3, so they'll slow it up. No, they get it taken away by Lake and Hartley.
Pass wasn't hard enough to make it across the court.
Hartley back for Schrock, over to the far side for Blevins. Up top. Hands it off now for Faith Cash. Cash to Schrock. Back up top. Blevins. With 5 minutes to go in the half. Lob pass to the free throw line. Now Schrock from the corner for 3. It's good. That's her third.
She has 9 points.
And ahead by 2 are the North Callaway Lady T-Birds. And a timeout taken by Elsberry. Probably a good spot for it. 4:47 to go in the half. 19-7. North Callaway leads Elsberry in the championship semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
4:40 to go. Elsberry trailing by 2. That 3 ball from Schrock is the great equalizer right now for North Callaway. Here's White to the corner. Katie Talbot steps inside 3, puts up that jumper. It's short, and Blevins grabs it. North Callaway's on right now.
They are. Definitely some change of pace here. Playing a little bit better ball in the second quarter.
Bedsworth gets it down low, and it's just taken off the hands of Faith Cash.
It's Maya Plaster.
To Katie Talbot. Talbot back to Plaster now for Katie on the far side. Candace Dow with it on the baseline. That shot over the defender and in. Candace Dow has 7. We're tied at 19. 3:45 to play.
These two teams have hung around with each other, kind of gone point for point.
Bedsworth crosses it to Blevins. Now far side for Leibel. Bedsworth for Riley Blevins. Turnaround shot. That one's good. She doesn't like to face the basket much, but both shots that Ellie Bedsworth has put up have gone down.
That was right in Maya Plaster's face. Able to bounce off of her, make some room, go up with the shot.
Maya in the corner with it. Plaster. Oh, nice pass. Nice cut by Katie Talbot. She's got 7, and we're tied again. 21 all. 5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Blevins to Schrock. Now for Bedsworth at the free throw line. Kicks it to Faith Cash. She escapes disaster with a pass for Leibel. Bedsworth. Back to Leibel again. To Blevins. 2.5 minutes to go. Blevins to the far side for Cash. Now down to the baseline. Shot from about 2 foot inside 3, and now we're going to have a foul on Schrock.
Able to get past Maya Plaster and Mackenzie Gladney and just kind of put Elsberry's defense on their bottoms.
Talbot checks out. Katie Shigola getting ready to check back in at the next whistle. 2:15 to play. First half, tied at 21. Here's Dow with it out high for White. Grace White. Back to Candace Dow. To White again. Over to the far side for Plaster. She'll put up the 3. A little short. And the rebound out of bounds. And I'm surprised there wasn't a call on that one.
Yeah, Mackenzie Gladney going in for the rebound and had a couple of North Callaway defenders push her. And she kind of grabbed her face afterwards. Like, ow, that hurt. Ball was knocked out of play off of her hands.
Minute 52 to play. Here in the second quarter, North Callaway ball looking to take the lead. Berger with it on the near point. Pass tipped and taken away. Long pass ahead. Dow fouled. She'll head to the line. Candace Dow and her 7 points head to the line. The foul with a minute 32 to play in the second quarter is the first on Riley Blevins.
Elsberry's defense is back.
Pretty confident, I think, that
Dow's going to sink her free throws.
Yep. You see a lot of teams in this tournament doing that. Now that one rims out. We jinxed her.
So made one.
and it's a 1-point lead for Elsberry. Elsberry's a team just 1 of 3. With it out high is Faith Cash. Cash back to Blevins. Free throw line for Bedsworth. Back to Blevins. That shot rims out. Tip out rebound and taken by Maya Plaster. Just took that right off the open palm of Ellie Bedsworth. Here's Dow. Found a lane. Slept out of her hand. Gets it to Chigola. And somehow that worked out for Elsberry. And Kelsey Chigola has her first points of the night. And a timeout taken by North Callaway with 45.7 seconds to go in the first half. 24-21, Elsberry leads from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Are you looking for a small town bank that will deliver personalized service? This is Michael Mudd, President and CEO of Silex Banking Company. Come visit us at our 20 South 2nd Street location in Silex for a sit-down one-on-one experience. If you can't stop by, visit us online at silexbank.com or call 573-384-5221. We also offer mobile deposit, e-statements, and online banking. Silex Banking Company, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Ariel Berger to inbound for North Callaway with 45.7 seconds to go. Elsberry leading in the Lady T-Birds by 3, and that's tipped and taken. Back the other way after the steal is Anna Talbot. She goes off the glass and scores for the first time tonight.
Able to slow herself down just enough. Put that ball off the glass for her first 2.
She's been having a little trouble keeping the arms and legs in control tonight and did a good job that time. Berger to the near side now for Schrock. Yes, back to Schrock from the free throw line. She floats one, no good. Rebound taken away, then tipped, and Chigola ends up with it and gets it back to Maya Plaster, who got the initial board. Here's White for 3 off the mark. Chigola couldn't get a putback at the buzzer, and the horn sounds to end the first half. 26-21, a 5-point Elsberry lead on North Callaway as we head to the Eagle 102 halftime report from the Bowling Green Tournament on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, Hayden's Motorsports, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind: to provide professional eye care for the entire family, from comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses. You can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you: Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey, Jessica Downs, Jackie Mudd, and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, Alicia Koenig, owner and broker of RE/MAX Realty Shop, and Kraus Realty.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Here in the high school gym, championship semifinals of the Bowling Green tournaments. The Elsberry Lady Indians lead North Callaway by 5, 26-21. I'm a little more nervous than I was before the opening tip, but if Elsberry continues to build, I think they should be in the championship game on Friday night. Over in the other gym, it's Clopton 36 and Vanfar 20, getting late in the first half over there in the consolation semifinals.
Yeah, and in this gym, we've had a pretty close game. It seems like there's been a lot of 30-pointers tonight from both sides, and so both teams have just kind of hung around with each other and going point for a while there, and we were tied for a period of time, and so a good one here in this gym. But as you mentioned, as long as Elsberry continues to build, we should see them in the championship this Friday night.
After Natalie Schrock hit that her third three at the beginning of the second quarter, I thought they did a better job putting a hand in her face. She wasn't available for that three-pointer much of the second quarter. And
sometimes it just takes getting bit a couple of times for you to realize, oh, I want to stay away from that snake. And so whenever you have that issue there, it just takes a little bit of time to figure out, okay, that's the person we need to guard, and that's exactly what Elsberry did. They were able to make that adjustment, and it seemed like they were able to shut down scoring for North Callaway later in that second quarter.
It doesn't seem like North Callaway really wants to go inside too much on Elsberry. Lady Indians are really strong down at the low post.
They are, and whenever you see Maya Plaster, you see Mackenzie Gladney, they're really good at their job. They do it really well. It doesn't matter what team they're playing, and they have experience. And so it's going to be really tough to get past them. And if they're not down there, it's the Talbot sisters who are working. And so you have speed and you just have strength down low, making it hard to get to the basket.
26-21 after two quarters. We'll take a break, come back with first half scoring as we continue the Eagle 102 halftime report, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Ann Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Ann Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Two quarters in the books. First half scoring numbers for the North Callaway Lady T-Birds. A point each for Lybel and Cash. 2 points for Lake and Hartley. 4 each for Ellie Bedsworth and Abriel Berger. And 9 points on 3 threes by Natalie Schrock. 2 for 6 shooting free throws were the North Callaway Lady T-Birds. For Elsberry, 2 points each for Anna Talbot, Kelsey Chigola, and Grace White. 5 points for Maya Plaster, 7 for Katie Talbot, and 8 points for Candace Dow. 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Is that what you've got as well?
Yes, 1 for 3. Struggling a little bit there, but, you know,
not a big sample size.
Yeah, not a big sample size. Whenever it comes to fouls, a lot of them have been on the floor so far, haven't been going to the free throw line as often as you may think.
There just hasn't been a lot of fouls, period.
Yeah, that too.
Just 9 combined fouls in the first half.
Well, when those 9 fouls came back to back to back, it felt like. So in that time period when they were being called, it felt like there were a lot of fouls, but not too many over the first half. But both teams have just a couple of girls who have a foul apiece. I think the only person that has 2 is Abrielle Berger for North Callaway, so she's going to be somebody to watch in the second half, as she has been helpful for North Callaway both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, tied for second on the team in scoring right now with those 4 points in the first quarter.
Yes.
26-21 our score after 2. We'll be back with the second half as Elsberry's still not out of the locker room. North Callaway's been out there warming up for a while now. About 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half from the Bowling Green Invitational Championship Semifinals on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KJFM Eagle 102.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the second half here from the Bowling Green tournament. It'll be North Callaway ball if we get some officials.
In the ball.
Yeah, there's. Where are they at? Are they still in
They're eating cheese fries.
Chance's office?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the cheerleaders are just now coming back from North Callaway. I didn't think that they were too far ahead of schedule.
There they are. And a Bronx cheer for the three officials.
It's like showing up late to class and all of your classmates start laughing at you.
You get a demerit for that?
Yeah.
Detention? In-school suspension?
I know where the principal's office is.
I know the principal.
Yeah.
26-21 our score after 2 quarters. And how about now we start the third quarter here from this Bowling Green Invitational. Coming up next, Silex and Winfield. About 2 more quarters between North Callaway and Elsberry. Berger from the free throw line has her pass tipped by Gladney. Saved back in. Oh, good play by Maya Plaster, and she gets it off the back iron and in. First points of the second half, Maya Plaster.
28-21, Elsberry leads North Callaway.
To the near side. It's Leibel. Back up top, over to the far side now to Schrock. Guarding her a lot closer, and her shot hits the iron, no good. Bedsworth is fouled by Maya Plaster.
That'll be Maya's first foul tonight.
First foul of the second half for either side. 7:17 to go in the third.
Actually, they gave it to Katie Talbot.
Okay, her second. And Bedsworth's shot is no good. So now they are 2 for 7 from the line.
7 points. This game's tied.
Missed that one as well. We're going back the other way. Dow, good pass. Waits for the defense to go by and too hard off the glass. Gladney was all alone.
She was right where she needed to be, just too hard off the glass, maybe a little too quick.
Makes up for it on the back end, tipping and taking that pass. Anna Talbot to Candace Dow. Dow into the corner now for Katie. Back to Anna. Down low. Another shot for her, and off the glass this time. No mistake for Mackenzie Gladney.
She had some practice.
30-21.
That's Gladney's first points of the game.
And the biggest lead of the night for Elsberry. Here's Schrock. Lobs it to Bedsworth. Now to the near side for Berger. Berger. Back for Natalie Schrock. Free throw line for Bedsworth. Over to the far side now for Blevins. No. And a travel called. That was Blevins in the corner. And Berger checks out. Lakin Hartley comes back in.
Hartley had 2 points in the second quarter.
Elsberry trying to add to their 9-point lead. So we approach 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Out high with it. Down to Anna Talbot. Talbot to Talbot over to the far side for Candace Dow. Ball fake, goes to the hoop and is fouled by number 5, Jalen Leibel.
Candace Dow does a really good job of driving to the basket and drawing that foul, and she's really good at sinking free throws, so you want her to be at that free throw line, and Coach Carrie Cook Dow is going to call her team over to talk as Dow puts up the first free throw.
And it puts it through.
9 points so far for Dow.
Can I say that Jalen committed that foul? Or do I have to say allegedly?
Allegedly.
I don't want to be liable. Dad jokes. 5:50 to go. 32-21 as she hit them both. Over to the far side now for Jalen Leibel. Long pass to Schrock. Oh, defense went past, and an easy 2 points that time for Natalie Schrock. The first time she's gone inside 3 to score tonight.
Mackenzie Gladney just jumped a little too soon, and Schrock was able to stay put, get that pass, put it off the glass.
Back the other way, shot too high off the glass for Anna Talbot. Kind of got that on the back shoulder, and I'm surprised she was able to even get the shot off. Here's Schrock with it to Bedsworth over to the far side. They're trying to use Bedsworth to open up Schrock for that 3. Worked in the first half, hasn't worked so far. And now that pass wild and out of bounds. Lakin Hartley did everything. She did 2 tightrope routines, but not able to keep it in bounds.
She did a really good job there. She was cutting it so close.
Well, and then she realized where the half-court stripe was and didn't want to do a third tiptoe act.
Yeah. Not much she could do after that.
And then is Talbot. Pass tipped away from Plaster and taken away. Putting on the brakes is Hartley. For Bedsworth to Leibel to the corner. Here's a 3. That one's no good. Bedsworth the rebound.
Lots of
and taken away. Shot off the glass in transition is good. Katie Talbot has 9.
She just moves really fast, and she's able to see the floor really well, able to get a shot up.
Timeout taken by Coach Tim Turlington and the North Callaway Lady T-Birds with 4:19 to go in the third. It's now 34-23. Elsberry taking control here in the second half on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Bolin Chevrolet, and Sun Window Company.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
After the timeouts, ball out of bounds. After Elsberry stole it, North Callaway knocked it away. But it'll be Elsberry ball, and that has to drive Coach Turlington mad to take a timeout and have the ball stolen.
So quick that happened.
Yeah, Maya Plaster gets it down low. Shot by Katie Talbot off the mark, but Mackenzie Gladney gets the rebound. Good ball fake, and running into trouble was Maya. Now running to the hoop. Oh, got in too deep. Big Candace Dow. And the rebound picked up. She hit the bottom half of the rim. The underneath side. Here's Schrock for three. She can hit. If you give her time and space, she's going to hit every single time. That's her fourth in this ball game, and it's a 34-26 Elsberry lead.
She's leading scoring from both sides.
Here's Gladney for Katie Talbot. Candace down to Maya Plaster over to the far side for Grace White. White gets past Schrock, in too deep, hit the underside of the rim again. That's two straight trips that Elsberry's hit the bottom of the rim. Here's the three from the far side, and an easy rebound for Katie Talbot. Puts on the brakes. Now she's in trouble, gets it to White, and Grace will take it across the line. 34-26 is the Elsberry lead. Down to 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Oh, good pass to Gladney. She's off the glass and in. Mackenzie Gladney, 4 points here in the quarter. Back to a 10-point advantage for Elsberry. Silex and Winfield coming up next. Here in the high school gym, championship semis. Again, Elsberry went for the steal, came up empty, but this time Riley Blevins not able to finish.
Candace Dow trying to slow things down a little bit. It's been back and forth.
Yeah, take a breather.
Teams. Looks like Talbot and Chigola will be coming in for Elsberry at the next whistle.
Gladney out high with it. She's going to drive to the basket and got it to go again. I thought she was going to get in too deep. Able to readjust her body a little bit and make it 38-26.
6 points in the game. All six have come in the third quarter for Gladney.
And almost thrown away. Let's get passed back up top now for Leibel. To Blevins, now to Schrock. Schrock, little floater from the free throw line is good. She continues to score at will. Minute and a half to play in the third. Chicola almost fell down waiting to check in.
It gets tiring over there when
Yeah.
you're squatted down for so long.
White back for Candace Down. Minute 14 to go. Over to the far side for Grace White. Now for Mackenzie Gladney in the corner. Gladney gives it back to White. White back up top for Katie Talbot. Talbot is fouled.
That foul going on number 10, Lakin Hartley, I believe.
And finally able to return to the ball game, Anna Talbot and Kelsey Chigola. Katie Talbot and Mackenzie Gladney take a seat.
And that foul does go on Hartley. It is her first.
Minute 4 to go in the third quarter. Elsberry comes all the way out top with it. White to Dow for three. In, out, back in.
She was wide open, able to drain the three, extending the lead for Elsberry.
41-28 now, down to 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hartley gives it back to Schrock. Now for Blevins. Blevins, good crossover, gets past Dowell over to the corner. Here's Schrock for three. Only the second time she's missed from beyond the arc tonight. Anna Talbot with the rebound. Gets past Hartley. Well, not quite. Now gives it to Maya Plaster with 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They'll play for the last shot. Candace Dow with 15 on the clock. Over to the far side for Anna Talbot. Talbot dribbles off the wing, puts on the brakes. Back to Maya, to Talbot. Kick out into the corner. Candace Dow steps inside 3. Now hands it off for White, and White is fouled with 1.3 seconds to go.
I believe that's going to go on Blevins as she reached in there, batted the ball down.
You got to continue and put that shot up. Now you're down to 1.3. Here's the shot. Chigola, the long at the buzzer. And Elsberry will go to the fourth, leading North Callaway 41-28 in the championship semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Elsberry ball to start the fourth quarter, 41-28. The Lady Indians lead the Lady T-Birds as we're inside 8 minutes to go in this ball game. White to the near side for Chigola. Her shot rims out, goes back in. Kelsey Chigola has 4.
The only points for North Callaway in the third quarter came from Schrock.
She had 7, but,
yes.
But you've got to get a little help. And here's a long range 3 from Schrock. She's got 19.
Wow. I mean, that was from way out, too. She was nearly at her bench.
Here's White with a 12-point lead. To Dow. Bounce pass down low, and just not enough zip on that one. Couldn't get it to Chigola and stolen away. Back with numbers, North Callaway, but Elsberry quick to get back. Now down to the low post, center of the lane. Little ball fake there over to the far side. There should be a 3-second lane call. That shot off the glass
Chigola
is good.
had it.
Blevins' first points of the night. Well, I just camped out was Ricky. Down low, shot off the glass, no good, but a foul. Going to send Anna Talbot to the line. 6:39 to play.
Foul going on Lakin Hartley. It's her second.
And the first shot, no good. Just
coming in for Elsberry is Mackenzie Gladney and Anna Talbot, or excuse me, Katie Talbot. Anna Talbot is at the free throw line.
She'll have one more.
And Berger comes back in
for Hartley.
Pretty clean game from both sides.
And they're going to get the drying. Everybody can coach.
Aw,
clean the floor.
And she's getting some support.
And have Coach Plaster take it back so we can get this game back underway.
Sometimes if you want a job done right, you got to do it yourself, and that's exactly what she's told herself, I think.
Second shot no good, and the rebound, and out of bounds off of Berger. Good play. Was that Gladney that knocked it off? Yeah.
It was Gladney, and I don't think Berger really knew where she was, how far underneath the basket she was when she went for that ball anyways.
She was in the middle of the G.
Yes.
In the word bowling. Here's a 3 for Dow. That's long. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Riley Blevins. Minute and a half gone here in the fourth. 10-point game. And tipped and taken away. White tipped it. Talbot took it. And here comes Katie. To Candace Dow, and she's out of bounds. Thought she may have been able to keep that in, but official on the far side said she was on the line.
Tiptoeing the line is a tough thing to do.
Blevins will bring it up the floor. Far corner for Schrock. Back to Blevins. From just inside the free throw line, she can't hit. The rebound was picked up by Ricky, but her pass was intercepted. Here's Candace Dow. 5:50 to go in the fourth. Talbot to the far side for White. Back to Katie Talbot. For Candace Dow, ball fake, free throw line. Back to Gladney, up top again for Talbot, now for White. To Anna Talbot in the corner. Back to Candace Dow. Ball fake, finds a lane, scoops it off the glass, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Blevins. She had to go around one more player than I think she expected, and it threw off the trajectory of that shot. Here's a three from the far side, good. Riley Blevins, first trace. She's got 5 points all in this quarter. 7-point game. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's White. Back to the hoop. Shot off the glass is good.
Good response there.
And a timeout taken after that Grace White basket. 45-36. Elsberry leads North Callaway. 4:54 to go in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
51-29 over in the middle school gym. Clopton leading Van Far. Gordon and Marianne on the call from the consolation semis. Those are our feature games on KJFM Radio tonight. And you can watch them as well here on KJFMradio.com or the KJFM Radio app. Everyone that we saw before the game absolutely enjoyed their snow day today.
Yes, they had a lot of things to look forward to.
Knocked out of bounds. Ooh. Gladney knocked that out of bounds.
Yeah. Got away with that one as Elsberry gets the ball back.
The official on this side has to overrule.
Yeah.
He had a much better angle at it, but.
And you know he saw it.
Yeah. 4.5 minutes to go. Lead is 9. Here's White. Kicks it down low. Katie Talbot can't sneak that one in. White the rebound. Go back up. Instead she goes to the corner with it through Plaster. Back up top for Down. Maybe run a little clock here. Down to 4:13 to play. Down low. Gladney off the glass is good.
Kinsey Gladney has had 8 points here in the second half.
She's had a good second half.
Yeah, she was pretty quiet in the first.
Far side. For North Callaway, it's Faith Cash. Gave up her dribble, now goes to Schrock. She's got room, short on this one, and Katie Talbot the rebound. 47-36. Ooh, she almost traveled.
Yep. She had to put the brakes on.
She actually had to cross her feet to stop, I think. Really contort herself to not move forward.
She was very deliberate in that last step there to make sure she wasn't traveling too.
Maya Plaster with it in the far corner. She goes baseline, cut off there by a double team and tipped out of bounds by Schrock. It'll stay with the Lady Indians with 3:22 to play in regulation. Ricky checks out. A Berger that came back in, or Bedsworth.
No, Bedsworth, yep.
Lob pass to Candace Dow. Dow over the far side for Katie Talbot. Corner for Maya Plaster. She'll dribble off the wing. Follows the free throw line. Now passes to Candace Dow. Blevins out to defend her. To Anna Talbot. A little give and go there. Pass was behind Anna. Now to Candace Dow. Dow cut off as she reached the free throw line, but found a cutting Talbot. No good. Gladney's put back, no good. How about another? No. Another. No.
She got her own rebound like 3 times.
And finally a foul called against Elsberry.
They all came crashing in when Mackenzie Gladney threw up that third shot.
Anna Talbot picks up the personal. 2:45 to play.
Anna has 2 fouls on the night.
We're in the fourth quarter. There's only been 6 fouls total committed in the second half. There was only 9 in the first half. So if North Callaway wants to use the clock with fouls, that shot no good by Bedsworth. Now Steele hits the bottom of the rim, and Berger will just come out and then has it slapped away by Maya Plaster and taken by Candace Dow.
A really smart Elsberry team.
Yeah, Dow. But there's just not enough fouls on the board to use the clock yet.
No.
Pass thrown behind, and bailing her out was Gladney.
I think she kind of got tangled up with Riley Blevins.
Timeout taken by Coach Carrie Koch Dow with 1:57 to go here in the fourth. 47-36, Elsberry leads North Callaway from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
47-36, Elsberry leading North Callaway. 1:57 left in regulation here from the consolation or the championship semifinals. Consolation semi is that one. Now we're going to have a foul against Elsberry after North Callaway took the ball.
It was Faith Cash who was able to block the shot of Mackenzie Gladney, and then a foul.
Clopped it up by 21 on Van Far in the consolation semis.
So Maya Plaster picks up her first foul.
And out high with it for North Callaway was Lakin Hartley. Here's a 3, far side. Blevins is good. Her second tray here in the fourth quarter, and a timeout is taken by North Callaway. 47-39. Things tightening up a little bit here in the fourth. 1:37 to go in regulation on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, Hayden's Motorsports, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrun Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, Alicia Koenig, owner and broker of Remax Realty Shop, and Kraus Realty.
Elsberry, a lot of passes to get across the line, and now Schrock is going to foul White, her second.
Not intentional.
Fifth team foul, so they still have to commit 2 more to start using fouls or 1-and-1s for clock management. They get it in. I'll hand it back to Maya. She got it in a little deep, actually made a good pass, and it's knocked away by Schrock out of bounds. Down to 1:22 to go.
47-39. Elsberry leads this one.
Silex and Winfield coming up next. Winfield the 2, Silex the 3. Looking to most likely take on Elsberry in the championship game. Bounce pass to Talbot, and she's fouled by Blevins. That's Riley's third. 6-team foul. Minute 14 on the clock. Lob pass in. Gladney had it stripped away and taken on the far side, and Gladney going to commit the foul. Mackenzie Gladney charged with the foul with 1:11 to go.
That'll be her second.
Blevins. Over to the far side now. And a foul going to be called again with 1:01 to go.
All of the fouls are coming out now.
Yeah. That's the third on Katie Talbot. 15 foul, 1:01 on the clock. 8-point lead for Elsberry. They work it down low. Shot blocked, tipped rebound, and taken away by Candace Dow. And she's fouled by Blevins. That's her fourth. And 1-and-1s for Elsberry with 50.9 seconds to go.
So it'll be Dow at the free throw line. Elsberry defense talking to Coach Dow.
And she missed the front half. Stuck on 13 points. She's the leading scorer for Elsberry. Here's Schrock for 3. That was a little short, but North Callaway keeps the ball. Blevins, no. Down to 37 seconds. Ball loose, taken by Elsberry, and we're going to shoot some free throws with Katie Talbot. 1-and-1 on the way for Elsberry with 34.4 seconds to go.
Faith Cash with her first foul of the night with just 34 seconds to play.
Katie, 9 points. And puts that one through off the back iron and down.
So she'll shoot another.
And she's got 10 points into double figures, only the second Elsberry player to reach double-digit plateau. High arcing, no good. Clock running. Here comes North Callaway with Hartley for Schrock. Down to 25 seconds. Corner 3, Blevins, no good.
Stolen away by Grace White.
Yep.
She gets it to Mackenzie Gladney.
And the ball loose. Picked back up by North Callaway, but they're going to run out of time. 6 seconds to go. Here's Schrock. Here's a 3 for Blevins. No good. And that'll do it. Elsberry moving into the championship game. They defeat the North Callaway Lady T-Birds by a score of 48-39. Good win for Elsberry, and we'll talk about it when we start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Family Drug is your locally owned pharmacy, and their pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because just like you, they support their community. Family Drug, locally owned and hometown proud on Georgia Street in Louisiana.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
The final in this one, 48-39, Elsberry over North Callaway. North Callaway kept it close longer than we expected in the pregame show. They're a good team. They are, and they can hit some threes.
They can hit some threes. That's the big takeaway from North Callaway for any other EMO conference team that's going to play them. You have a couple of girls, Riley Blevins, Natalie Schrock, who definitely can sink a three, and a couple of other shooters as well who put them up. But big night for Schrock as she posted 19 points for North Callaway.
And Blevins, the only other player to score in the second half. A couple of threes and a two for all 8 of her points coming in the fourth quarter. So a solid win for Elsberry. They got contributions across the board. You're never going to have anyone throw down 30, 35 points for Elsberry. It's always a team effort. Everyone's going to kind of balance out the scoring sheet. So. Yes. And I love the team concept from Coach Kerry Koch-Dowell, and it's really been successful the last few years, but now 15-4 and going to another championship game. It's an exciting time for Elsberry.
You can tell that they're well coached, but you can tell that the girls have bought into the program, and they're really listening to what they have to say, the coaches have to say, because they have so much experience, so you can only take as much as you can. You got to be a sponge.
And it's kind of like turning into that Clopton thing where they're getting the younger players experience in the freshman and sophomore years. So by the time they're juniors and seniors, it's just another tooth in the cog or in the wheel to keep this machine going.
Oh, yeah. And I am looking at the scoring for Elsberry. The only 3 players that didn't put any points up were the 3 players that didn't see any time tonight. Jillian Reller, Ella Barber, and Kinsey Koch. Those were the 3 players that didn't see any court time. Everybody else that came into the game made some contributions.
48-39 our final. And let's go through those final scoring numbers. First for North Callaway, 19 for Schrock, like we said, 8 for Blevins, 4 points each for Bedsworth and Berger, 2 points for Lake and Hartley, and a point each for Leibel and Cash in the loss for the Lady T-Birds, who will play in the third place game that opens up championship night on Friday with a 4:50 tip-off. For Elsberry, they got 2 points tonight from Anna Talbot, 4 for Kelsey Chigola, 7 points for Maya Plaster, 8 points for Mackenzie Gladney, 10 for Katie Talbot, 13 for Candace Dow. The other 4 were from Grace White. So Dow, the leading scorer for Elsberry in a 48-39 victory over North Callaway, and they'll play in the championship game against either Silex or Winfield at 7:15 on Friday night. So final again, 48-39, and we'll be back with Silex and Winfield, our second game coming up from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.